Live from your breaking news leader, the Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas starts now.
We begin this morning with breaking news in Saline County. A bus crash leaves one child dead and injures at least 40 other people.
Within the last hour and a half, Arkansas State Police confirmed that bus was carrying a Memphis, Tennessee Little League football team. And we just got this picture from the scene into our newsroom. Isabella Moeller's live near the crash site on I-30, just west of Benton. And the sun is coming up now. We're being able to see a whole lot more. Isabella?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, take a look behind me. The scene has cleared up a lot since this all started around 2:40 this morning, but we are getting a better picture at what this curve looks like, what could have happened this morning. What we do know, it was a deadly crash. We know that one child has died. At least 40 others are injured, the majority of them being kids, and at least 20 are being treated at Arkansas Children's Hospital. But this is what happened around 2:40 this morning. Arkansas State Police say that that bus was coming down Interstate 30 from Dallas, heading back home to Memphis. They don't know how this bus could have gone off the road at this point. That's why there's so many troopers and highway police out here investigating. They've been looking at tire marks. They've been looking at the side of the road, putting markers down, and they're still out down towards the bus now, down that embankment. Pat and Ashley, we have not been able to go down there at this point. I just asked again if we could go down there, and they said it's going to be a while before you're able to go down and see this bus. But again, what we know is this is a deadly accident. One child has died and at least 40 others are injured. Waiting to hear if we'll get any more from Arkansas State Police or the Saline County Sheriff's Office. We know they are helping Arkansas State Police to investigate this crash right now. In Saline County, Isabella Moeller, back to you.
All right, thanks, Isabella. Now we have Bill Sadler from Arkansas State Police on the phone with the latest on the investigation. Bill, can you hear us this morning?
I can hear you.
All right, Bill, what can you tell us about this crash? I know that the bus driver did survive, and you guys are interviewing him. What can you tell us about what he said about this crash?
Well, that interview is continuing at this hour, and that's going to be an important piece of information to obtain by the troopers from the bus driver that will help understand or provide some additional details as to how the bus left the roadway. All of this began about 2:40 this morning when State Police did receive a phone call of a bus crash located at the 111-mile marker along Interstate 30. The charter bus was eastbound along Interstate 30. As you reported, the bus was headed home from a championship ball game in the Dallas area over the weekend. Most of the passengers on board were minor-aged children, and one fatality has been confirmed, a child, and as many as 45 now is the count that we have of injured. Those injured are scattered in hospitals across Saline and Pulaski County, most of them at Children's Hospital, some at Saline Memorial, UAMS, and Baptist. State troopers are trying to reconstruct the moments before the crash and what caused the bus to roll from the highway, and that will be ongoing most of the day.
All right, Bill, you mentioned the 45 members or 45 injuries with this accident. Of those injuries, as far as your knowledge is, are any of those injuries life-threatening?
There are at least 2 injuries that are described as critical. Of course, in these instances, getting an injured to a medical facility quickly is important, and that did happen. 2 of those injured were transported by medevac helicopter and are receiving treatment at this time.
All right, and as far as parents, were there any parents on the bus, and how can parents get in contact with you guys to know what's going on here?
There are reports of adult chaperones who were on board the bus. Whether any of these were parents or not, it's unknown. We also know that many of the children had cell phones and were able to get off calls before they were transported. Currently, the Office of Emergency Services in Saline County is working with the Red Cross to set up a central point of contact for parents to determine where their child is currently being treated.
Exit 111 there, the ramp off of 30 onto 70 is still closed. Do you have any idea how long today it'll be closed?
During the course of the investigation, until that bus is moved from the scene, troopers will be in and out of that area, so it will be intermittent through at least the next hour or two.
Okay, Bill.
All right. Thanks, Bill, for joining us this morning and giving us an update on the situation there.
All right. Well, it's a sad way to start off a Monday morning. And sure, nothing, we don't want to hear this kind of news. And of course, our prayers and thoughts are going out for the family, at least one family who's lost a child this morning from the Memphis area. So prayers for them. All right, let's take a look at your forecast for today, though. We are looking at a few clouds coming in here this morning. As I was looking at the weather from the early morning hours, it does not look like weather could have had any kind of impact on this accident, just as far as my opinion goes. It's 36 degrees now in Little Rock, 35 in Arkadelphia, 39 down in Camden, 33 in Searcy. It's colder this morning, right? It's 11 degrees colder than it was yesterday morning, so it's going to be kind of a colder day. We did have a high yesterday of 61. It won't be close to that at all today. 46 degrees at noon today, then 49 at 3 o'clock. That should be our high temperature today. Tonight, mostly clear at 6 o'clock and getting colder once again. Now, there are some signs of some different and interesting weather later this week. We're going to talk more about that coming up in your main forecast later on. Right now, though, let's take a look at your traffic here in Little Rock. We're going to start off on I-30 westbound in North Little Rock. Just a moment ago, about 5 minutes ago, this really looked backed up for a second. Looks like maybe now it's just perhaps a little bit better moving traffic. However, there are still seeing some brake lights. All in all, though, traffic not a big issue right now at 7:06 here, but we'll keep our eyes on it. Surely we're going to start seeing those typical backups due to volume any minute now. Ashley?
All right, the 41st President of the United States will make one last trip to the nation's capital today. Former President George H.W. Bush will lie in state until Wednesday morning. Now, this morning, his body will be flown on Air Force One from Houston to Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. From there, his casket will be taken to the U.S. Capitol and another arrival ceremony. He will lie in state at the Rotunda. The public will be able to pay their respects after another ceremony at the Capitol. Employees at one of Central Arkansas's oldest rice mills are out of work but happy to be alive this morning. Crews are trying to figure out what caused part of the Rice Capitol building in Stuttgart to collapse and then catch fire. 8 employees were working inside when the building started to crumble around them. One employee tells us it's nothing short of a miracle they all made it out unharmed. The fire chief believes a fallen power line sparked the flames.
Due to the collapse, we couldn't really get to the fire, so we basically had to just improvise on a lot of it.
The mill recently renovated another building on the property, so an employee tells us the goal is to move what work they can to that building.
A Pine Bluff family is still hoping to find justice for a loved one who was killed a year ago. Police are still investigating the shooting death of 46-year-old John Steps. He was found lying in the street next to his car on North Hickory Drive. His family describes him as someone with a big heart and has placed a cross and flowers where he died. As they wait for police to find his killer, they say they wouldn't wish this on their worst enemy.
I have been distraught. Nobody would ever know, would never have any idea what I've lived for this past year. Being without my brother, this happening to my family. It has torn my world apart.
Right now, police don't have any leads or suspects in Steps' death. His family is offering a $10,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest and conviction.
All right, 7:08 right now, and still ahead on Good Day. We are continuing to follow that breaking news in Saline County. We'll check back in live with Isabella Moeller, who is on the scene of that fatal bus crash.
And there was a proposal that literally went down the drain. We're going to tell you how police managed to save this special moment for this couple. And of course, I've got to look at your forecast as well coming up. It's going to be a chilly one today.
Hi, I'm Andrea for J.E. and Bryce's Bail Bonding. We get it. You don't want to have to call us, but when you do need a bondsman, choose a true professional who will treat you with dignity and respect. With locations across Arkansas, wherever you are, we are here for you when you need us. J.E. and Bryce's Bail Bonding.
Having dental pain? You need to call the professionals at DDS Dentures and Implant Solutions. We'll beat any licensed dentist treatment plan by at least 10%. Call to make your appointment today.
Go show the world your beautiful smile.
Amazing milestones, precious moments, or just because. There are so many reasons for jewelry, but you only need just one. Hillcrest Designer Jewelry understands that every person is unique and their jewelry should be too. Owner Eric Coleman has been designing custom jewelry for nearly 40 years. He'll guide you through the design process step by step.
At Hillcrest Designer Jewelry, you dream it, we build it.
Come see us at 3000 Cavanaugh Boulevard in Hillcrest or check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
Amazing savings all week long at FFO Home. 60 months, no interest, no money down financing too. Family sectional, $498. Power leather recliner, just $998. Save up to 50% on quality home furnishings. All wood queen sleigh bed, $148. Barn door TV center, only $498. Micro suede sofa, recliner, and love seat, $898. Holiday buys now at FFO Home. Come see us.
Don't go down! Oh, no! Balloon your car. Call me!
A flyby ballooning. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
When it comes to milk, Fairlife is ultra filtered for 50% more protein and 50% less sugar. Wake up to a one-of-a-kind kind of milk. Fairlife.
We've always loved connecting to stuff. We added routers and modems on top of cables and cable boxes. And wireless internet, which somehow also came with wires. Why can't all those things be one thing? Introducing Altice One. One experience now brings together live TV, internet, built-in Wi-Fi, and streaming apps. Without extra cords or hardware, all your home entertainment is finally under one roof. Altice One. Experience the one. Only from Southern Link.
Your car simply doesn't stack up against a big truck on the road. Most cars only weigh about 4,000 pounds. A truck can easily weigh 80,000. That truck is probably taller than your car is long. And at highway speeds, that big truck, well, it needs nearly twice as much distance as a car does to come to a stop. So if you're in an accident with a big truck, your car simply won't win. But if you're hurt, you'll want us on your side, by your side.
Having dental pain? You need to call the professionals at DDS Dentures and Implant Solutions. We offer dentures starting at $395. Call to make your appointment today.
Go show the world your beautiful smile.
If you do lose power, you can continue to watch us here online. We'll be here through the duration.
We are continuing to follow that breaking news out of Saline County, where a child is dead and at least 45 others are injured in a bus crash.
Now, the crash happened on Interstate 30 just west of Benton. Isabella Moeller has been live on the scene all morning long. Isabella, what are you learning for us here in the last few minutes?
Hey, good morning, Pat and Ashley. I'm holding my ear up because this is right along Interstate 30. The cars are still rushing by, so that means traffic is flowing, but it is loud out here. Take a look. You can see the Saline County Sheriff's Office is still out here. Highway police, state police troopers are all out here, and they're marking different areas along this exit ramp on exit 111 off of Interstate 30 going east. You can look off into the distance. The troopers that are wearing the yellow vests, they have flags in their hand. They've been marking all along this curve. We have not been able to get down to that bus. I'm still hoping that I'm going to get down there and see what exactly it looks like at this hour. What we know is that it was a deadly accident. One child has died. We know that at least 40 others have been injured, most of those being kids, and most of those are being treated at Arkansas Children's Hospital at this hour. But again, the scene appears to be very much so cleared up from what it was just a few hours ago, where this was just a sea of law enforcement. Now it's just those troopers that are reconstructing this accident, looking at tire marks, looking at things along the side of the road, trying to figure out how this bus could have landed in this embankment. Back to you guys.
All right, Isabella, thank you so much.
All right.
So obviously we're going to keep on top of this and see we know whenever they can get that pulled up there.
Yeah, so there wasn't any, the road conditions weren't wet at least this morning,
really,
right?
there was no rain. Didn't see any signs of fog or anything this morning either. So we'll figure out through the investigation exactly what caused that accident, but I'm pretty confident it was not any kind of weather issue at all. as the weather is, though, today. It is a sunny or mostly sunny start to the day. Here's a live look from the RDOT camera on I-630, the Wilbur Mills Freeway. We are just around the railroad looking back toward downtown this morning. And so see some traffic beginning to pick up on 630. But all in all, it's a mostly sunny morning. And it's cold. It's 36 degrees right now with a northwest wind at 8 miles per hour. That's going to give us a wind chill value below freezing here in Little Rock. 31 is our current temperature in Jacksonville. That's below freezing at the Little Rock Air Force Base. Also below freezing in Russellville, 31 there. Searcy's 33, Pine Bluff 38. Hot Springs are at 37, and Mount Ida 34. Down in far south Arkansas, we do have a few 40s and mid-30s all the way up to North Arkansas too. So wind chill value right now 30 in Little Rock, 30 in Stuttgart. In Russellville, it's 31, like the temperature is, so it's not enough of a wind. Searcy looking at 33, so the wind's light in Searcy, calm in Russellville, but Little Rock with that wind of 8. And generally, we're going to have a northwest wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour today. We're going to go from those 30s this morning to the upper 40s. That's it. Now, while it will be kind of some sunshine this morning, we're not going to have a big warm up. We're going to still have a northerly wind that reinforces the cold air in place. Also, a little bit of cloud cover rolling in. That'll stop those temperatures from warming up too much. We could see some 50s, low 50s in South Arkansas. A cold one for tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow, still pretty chilly with temperatures hanging out in this mid and upper 40s for highs. So here's what's going on. Cloudy skies up in North and South Arkansas, kind of mostly sunny right through Central Arkansas, but more cloud cover will kind of fill in as we go through the day. No real precip expected today, although, you know, we did see on the radar some light shower activity in the Red River Valley. Most of that's probably not even hitting the ground. It's just generally a couple of quiet days today, tomorrow, really in Wednesday too. Give it 3 quiet days of weather. Wednesday still pretty quiet with that high pressure over toward our southeast. But we do see a little disturbance coming in for Thursday, and that's when weather's going to start getting a little more active Thursday with a small chance of showers. But that's just a precursor to another upper level system, a stronger area of low pressure that's going to move in on Friday and through Saturday. With that, we're going to see a very cold rain. And there's probably about 2 to 3 kilometers up in the atmosphere. Temperatures will be a couple of degrees or more above freezing, which will probably keep most of that rain as rain, especially as we go into Friday night. However, if we can cool down those temperatures at about 2 to 3 kilometers, we could see that rain change over to snow. And that may happen in North Arkansas Saturday. 49 degrees our high temperature today. Chilly one for sure, and a cold one tonight, down to 30 degrees. Tomorrow, sunny, 48, 27 on Wednesday morning with a high of 50. Thursday's rain chance really small at 20% chance, but Friday and Saturday both days with a 70% chance of rain and probably even a little bit of snow mixed in on Saturday. Well, if it doesn't snow, we know one thing for sure. It's going to be cold and windy. Just highs in the 40s Saturday, Sunday morning in the 20s, and only a high of 40 degrees with a strong north wind on Sunday. That is your forecast here on Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas. We'll take a break. Come right back.
Hawks salutes our troops.
I'm Airman Basic Strom from Sheridan, Arkansas. I want to say happy holidays to my mom, my dad, all my brothers, and all my family.
Hawks salutes our troops.
Seeing cracks in your foundation, around your windows and door frames? Don't waste another minute while your home gets further damaged. Skip the temporary fix. Call Rock Structure Repair to schedule a free estimate. We'll get to the foundation of your problem.
Don't let this be your family during cold weather. Call Airmasters before there's a problem with your heating system. Get peace of mind for $79. Just $79 for a complete tune-up, cleaning, and safety check. Avoid costly breakdowns and keep your family safe and warm this winter for only $79. Plus, get Airmasters 100% satisfaction guarantee. That's peace of mind for $79. Airmasters. Call or click today. Amazing! It's melted crayons!
Discover a shocking new way to create with the Crayola Crayon Melter, only in the Crayola aisle.
The Mercedes-Benz winter event is back, and you won't want to stop for anything else. Lease the C300 Sports Sedan for $419 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
The moment you realize you can check off your to-do list and wish list. At Lowe's, you can satisfy both your lists on a single budget. Shop Lowe's and save $100 on a Cobalt 227-piece mechanics tool set.
Staying on
on top of your game takes a plan. That's why Aetna takes a total approach to health and wellness with prescription drug plans like Aetna Medicare RX Select. With $17 average monthly plan premiums and $0 copays for Tier 1 generic drugs at preferred pharmacies like CVS Pharmacy. Because while your reverse dump days may be behind you, your coaching days are just beginning. Aetna Medicare prescription drug plans. Medicare annual enrollment ends December 7th. Call to enroll today.
Seeing cracks in your foundation, around your windows and door frames? Don't waste another minute while your home gets further damaged. Skip the temporary fix. Call Rock Structure Repair to schedule a free estimate. We'll get to the foundation of your problem.
Camera 1, get in position.
The power of 2 stations.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
We will go back to the Arkansas storm.
6 meteorologists.
Trees uprooted and trees snapped in half. Part of the roof has flown off.
More crews keeping you informed.
Concern for the tornadic potential.
When the power goes out.
You can continue to watch us here online.
We're there, on air, and online.
Take a look at this damage.
Why choose anyone else?
Now, this tornado is getting
Trust
very
us,
near
the Arkansas Storm Team. Fox 16 News is sponsored by Law Offices of Gary Green.
Welcome back to Good Day. Great expectations confront both retailers and shoppers this holiday season.
As Chris Clackham reports, some people are feeling the pressure to not only buy the right gifts, but to also buy more gifts.
Everybody's expecting the mad dash of holiday shoppers to really pay off this year.
I think the numbers are certainly going to be up. Traditionally speaking, people still like to go in store to shop. They like to do a lot of holiday and gift giving.
So much gift giving, the National Retail Federation expects on average consumers will spend over $1,000 shopping this season, mostly on gifts. What wasn't expected is the number of people feeling pressured to spend even more than they've budgeted.
If we have little ones or loved ones, they're telling us what they want. You're just being bombarded with the push to spend.
Adrian Garcia is with Bankrate.com, where a survey found nearly half of all Americans feel pressured to spend more on gifts this year.
So that's where that stress comes in from. We want to provide our loved ones with the best holiday experience we can, but we do have limited resources at the end of the day.
Men are more likely than women to overspend, as are millennials and Gen Xers over older Americans. And lower-income consumers will spend much more percentage-wise than the middle-income crowd.
There's going to be a lot of spending. Not all of it, as we know, is going to be wise spending, so there is going to be some regret come January 1st.
Investment advisors at the Motley Fool say some shoppers will spend as much as their monthly rent on holiday shopping this year.
Porter Hutchinson celebrated Hanukkah with the Jewish community. An annual public menorah lighting ceremony was held at the corner of Chenal and Bowman in West Little Rock. People from the community attended the event. The celebration was also followed by traditional Hanukkah foods and music.
The Little Rock Fire Department is asking for your help in making sure every child has something under the tree this Christmas. They're asking you to donate toys for foster kids. They'll be collecting toys until December 13th. You can drop off toys at any of the fire stations across the city. The hunt is over for a couple who dropped an engagement ring down a drain, and that's all thanks to strangers on the internet. Surveillance video captured the exact moment a picture-perfect proposal turned into a gut-wrenching goof. Now, NYPD says the man in the video popped the question in the middle of Times Square, then promptly dropped the ring in a grate. Luckily, police were able to recover and clean the ring. They took their plea to Twitter in hopes of tracking down the couple, and just one day later, their search was over.
723, let's take a look at your traffic this morning. We're going to go up to Highway 67 just north of Jacksonville. In fact, this is at Coalfield Road, south of Cabot, north of Jacksonville. They're on top of the hill across their camera here, our dot camera from across from the Church of Latter-day Saints. You can see traffic. Yeah, it looks like it's stopped there for the most part on Highway 67 southbound. In fact, take a look here on iDrive Arkansas. That is from just north of the Air Base exit all the way back up to Highway 5. Traffic is stopping. So 67 southbound traffic from Cabot. You may want to hit 89, go over to 107, or take 89 south down to I-40 as an alternate route. Back in here to Little Rock, North Interchange, beginning to see the typical delays this morning. It's not a big backup, but you know how it gets backed up on I-30. Same thing beginning to take shape on 530 northbound through the South Interchange, and a little traffic stacking on 632. And from Saline County, they're slow at the county line. All right, that is a look at your traffic. Now let's take a look at your forecast for today. You know, we do have plenty of sunshine out there for early this morning, but the clouds will be building in, it looks like, throughout the day. Currently in Little Rock, it is 36 degrees, 38 in Pine Bluff, and we'll get a high today of 49 degrees. We'll take a break, and Good Day Arkansas will be right back.
Old but new, classic yet eclectic. Check out New Lease Discount Furnishings. You'll find unique home decor, holiday decor, antiques, and much more. From our family to yours, we wish you happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. New Lease Discount Furnishings. We're thrifty.
You're smart, and you want a Medicare plan you can understand. Just call 1-866-748-7695 for free information. And learn how Allwell from Arkansas Health and Wellness gives you all the coverage of Original Medicare and more. With Allwell Medicare Advantage, you can say hello to the extra benefits you need to take care of yourself, like dental, vision, hearing, and more. And say goodbye to costly copays on doctors and select prescription drugs. And you get all this with no medical deductibles and no plan premiums. The Medicare annual election period ends soon, so call today. Call and request your free information today at 1-866-748-7695. That's toll free, 1-866-748-7695 to find out more about Allwell Medicare Advantage plans from Arkansas Health and Wellness.
After a car wreck, why should you call Rainwater Holt and Sexton? Convenience. We're always just a phone call or a click away, even on nights and weekends. We have 4 locations across the state, over 20 attorneys, and a total team of over 100 strong. If you can't come to us, we'll come to you. After a wreck, when you're ready to call, we're ready to get to work for you. We're Rainwater Holt and Sexton. Let us help you weather the storm.
Cracks in your walls? Sloping floors or soft spots? Is your house falling down around you? There are many warning signs of foundation issues, and your home may already be breaking, so don't break the bank too. Get a professional opinion from a name you can trust. Phillips Affordable House Leveling.
The United States Postal Service makes more holiday deliveries to homes than anyone else in the country, with one notable exception.
McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu now has new breakfast options just $1, like the southern goodness of a sausage biscuit, $1, or the sausage McMuffin. And any size sweet tea or soft drink, still just $1. Build your breakfast at McDonald's.
New Lease Discount Furnishings. We don't just accept donations and customers. We are a thrift store with a purpose, helping people improve their life skills, job preparation, and counseling. So help us help others get a new lease on life. Come see us today. New Lease Discount Furnishings.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Air Masters Heating and Air. Live from your breaking news leader, Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas starts now.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Day on this Monday. The time is now 7:28. I'm Ashley King.
And I'm Pat Walker. Well, coming up, one person is dead and dozens injured after a bus crashes with a Memphis Little League football team on board. We have coverage, live coverage of that coming up.
Plus, what Little Rock police are doing after seeing an uptick in crime.
And the 2 Little Rock mayoral candidates keeping a busy schedule one day before the runoff election. What they're doing to get your vote. That's coming up.
All right, so it's been a pretty busy morning here.
Yeah, it has.
Yes.
Unfortunately busy morning.
Yes, definitely.
With the breaking news coming out of Saline County with that bus crash. We're going to have more on that in just a second, though.
Yes, so is it a busy forecast for us this week? Or?
No, well, for the first half of the week, actually, it's pretty quiet. Okay. Pretty simple weather for the next few days. We are going to see a kind of a partly cloudy sky for today. And maybe a little slow increase in cloud cover as we go through the day. But right now in Little Rock, it is a mostly sunny sky. And currently, it's pretty cold, sitting at 36 degrees here in Little Rock with a northwest wind at 8 miles per hour. And as you look around the state, temperatures are still pretty cold, generally all in the 30s for most of Arkansas. Some 40s in far southeast Arkansas. Monticello at 42, El Dorado's at 41 degrees. In Pine Bluff, it's 38. Russellville below freezing at 31. Look at this, though. Yesterday morning was cool. This morning's cold. We're running 10 degrees on average colder this morning than it was yesterday morning. Well, it is mostly sunny right now, but the cloud cover, I think, is beginning to roll in. Will be partly cloudy at 9 o'clock, 40 degrees then in Little Rock, 46 and mostly cloudy at noon, then beginning to see the clouds break back apart. 49 degrees and partly cloudy at 3 o'clock, mostly sunny by the end of our day, then mostly clear going into night, and at 6 o'clock it'll be cold, down to 42 degrees then, and overnight lows dropping down below freezing. All right, that is a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Now let's look at your traffic this morning. And yeah, we are seeing still a big slowdown on 67 southbound. This is north of Jacksonville, right at Kaufholt Road, where our RDOT camera here is located. And I'm going to switch over to iDrive Arkansas and take a look at the map here itself, all the way from just north of the Air Base exit to Highway 5, the first Cabot exit. North of that, too, traffic is beginning to stop. Again, if you're in Cabot, you want to probably take 89 or 107 to head south this morning to make your way into Little Rock. At the north interchange and south interchange, traffic is beginning to back up, typical. 630 eastbound, also the same thing. Over on 430 northbound on the north side of the river around Maul Mill, actually not looking too bad right now. Ashley?
All right, we are still following that breaking news in Saline County. Right now, we know that one child is dead after a bus crash on Interstate 30 just west of Benton.
Yeah, and Arkansas State Police have just told us that at least 45 others have been injured and that most of those are children. Isabella Moeller is live near that crash site with the very latest. Hi, Isabella.
Hey, good morning, Pat and Ashley. We were just able to sneak up there and get a closer look at where this bus is and what the orientation of it. It's on its side, and what we're looking at, I know it's hard to see, but it's right behind that truck. It's actually on its side, and the roof is facing us. So now you have Highway Police and you have Arkansas State Police troopers that are out here, and they're trying to figure out how this bus could have gone down that embankment. They've been along the side of this curb. They've been looking at tire marks. They've been doing everything they can to figure out how this could have gone down there and caused one child to die, and then at least 45 people injured, several of those being kids now treated at Arkansas Children's Hospital. I asked one of the troopers out here, I said, at what point will we see this bus come out from that embankment? He said it's not until this investigation has been completed, but he anticipates that being later today when they pull this bus from that embankment, and then we'll get a closer look as to what the condition of this bus is in. But for now, that's all the information that we have. You can find more on our website, of course, fox16.com.
All right, thanks, Isabella. Now, we've also learned that more than 20 children are being treated right now at the Arkansas Children's Hospital.
And that's where our very own Mitch McCoy is this morning at Arkansas Children's Hospital with the latest on that. Good morning, Mitch.
Yeah, good morning to both of you guys. We just learned from Arkansas Children's Hospital that there are more than 20 patients here at Arkansas Children's Hospital, and they have just set up a few moments ago a family center. That is at the main entrance of the hospital, and we are also learning that there are many doctors here. They're always ready to prepare for a situation like this, but we don't know the conditions of those patients, which we are able to confirm through Arkansas Children's Hospital that most of all of the children or the patients that they received here are children somewhere under the age of 18. About 20 minutes ago, I saw a couple of Arkansas State troopers come here to the emergency department. I'm going to step out and kind of let our photojournalist here, Jay, zoom in and show you guys those Arkansas State troopers. They're right at the front entrance of the emergency room. And actually, I'm seeing now 3 state troopers out here at the Arkansas Children's Hospital emergency room. We are able to confirm at this point that there is a phone number set up for families that might be looking for information on their child, and that phone number is area code 501-364-1100. Again, that's 501-364-1100. I'm also able to confirm at this point that there are some patients, which at this point we don't know if though it's children or adults, that there are some patients at Baptist Hospital, and there's a little bit of confusion amongst which hospital some patients were transported to. So Arkansas Children's Hospital has set up a shuttle that will go from Arkansas Children's to Baptist and vice versa for families that may have went to the wrong hospital trying to reach out or trying to get in with their loved ones. But again, what we are able to confirm is that there are more than 20 patients being treated here at Arkansas Children's Hospital, all of those under the age of 18. There is a family center being set up at the main entrance here. And I'm going to repeat that phone number one more time. Again, this phone number should only be used for families that are looking to find their loved ones. And that number is 501-364-1100. But that's what we know right now at Arkansas Children's. We have some hospital officials here right now. We're going to try and get some updates. We are expecting updates here later this morning. But for now, I'm Mitch McCoy, live in Little Rock. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much for that, Mitch. All right, since November 10th, homicides have happened since November 10 homicides, that is, have happened in the capital city. Now, that includes one where a man is facing a manslaughter charge. Police saying they recognize the uptick in violent crimes across the city.
What we've seen in the last few days is unacceptable. So we're going to look at the places where we've had recent shootings, and that's going to be their primary area of focus.
The department now says with the increased number of crimes, it is increasing patrols.
Realize that, this is America. I mean, we're not in the Western days anymore.
4 extra officers will now be working overtime. These officers will go wherever and whenever violent crimes seem to be spiking.
This morning, the world is remembering former President George Herbert Walker Bush. He passed away late Friday. Starting this afternoon, his body will lie in state in Washington, D.C. at the U.S. Capitol. Tracy Potts has more on how he is being remembered.
This afternoon, President George Herbert Walker Bush will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol, where he served as a congressman. He's remembered for
his humility and his integrity and his character and his ability to relate to people.
Foreign policy marked the Bush presidency. Panama, the Persian Gulf, NAFTA, the collapse of the Soviet Union, the fall of the Berlin Wall.
Not by brute force, not by threats, not by taking advantage of dancing on the Berlin Wall as it came down. It was masterfully handled.
A former Navy aviator, Bush launched the first Gulf War.
He knew what combat was all about. He knew that combat meant the death of people on your side and people on the other side.
Breaking this pledge.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
Cost him a second term. He'll be memorialized Wednesday at the National Cathedral.
This is a very custom-tailored event, what they wanted, and we're just happy to be able to execute it.
President Bush died surrounded by family and friends like former Secretary of State James Baker and his wife, Susan.
She went over and kissed him on the forehead and said, "We really love you, Effie. We love you very much." He looked at her and he said, "You better hurry up."
Keeping his sense of humor until the end.
Sense of humor all the way through. Today is the final day to early vote for the runoff elections for Little Rock's mayoral candidates. They say they will be taking it down to the wire to encourage voters. The Baker Kurris camp spent Sunday tailgating at War Memorial Stadium during one of the state championship finals. Kurris tells us one of the biggest challenges for him is winning over voters who cast their ballot for a different candidate last month.
We got to change our city, and that's what people want to talk about, and I'm telling them that I know how to do that. And on January the 1st, I'll start changing things.
Even though Kurris had less votes than Frank Scott Jr. in the November election, he says that's just motivating him this time around. Meanwhile, his opponent, Frank Scott Jr., held a Get Out the Vote rally at Philander Smith College. Scott was ahead in the last election, but says he's not being complacent. He's calling the runoff a reset and has been campaigning in as many different spots as he can.
If you want to unify the city and help us move from being disconnected to connected, if you want to secure our communities, if you want to make certain that we engage our youth so we don't lose them to the streets and make certain they reach their full potential, I think I'm your guy.
Scott has been focusing on Get Out the Vote events, saying this runoff is too important to have low turnout at the polls. Well, early voting wraps up today at the Pulaski County Regional Building at Markham and Broadway. And that is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And, of course, Election Day is tomorrow.
It's going to cost more to toast on your next Delta Airlines trip. The airline is raising the price of alcoholic beverages by $1 beginning today. That means you'll pay $8 for domestic beer and $9 for craft and imported beers. Wine, liquor, and specialty cocktails go up to $9 a piece. Delta's move follows increases earlier this year by Southwest Airlines and American Airlines. Marriott says a breach of its database could impact as many as 500 million guests of its Starwood hotels. Marriott says the unauthorized access has been happening since 2014. According to the company, credit card numbers and expiration dates may have been taken. Marriott is sending email notifications to those who may have been affected. A website and call center have also been set up for anyone who thinks that they are at risk. New York's Attorney General has opened an investigation into the breach. 7:39 now, and coming up, we are giving away tickets to Sesame Street Live. We'll tell you how you can get them.
And we will still be on the scene of that deadly bus crash in Saline County. Isabella has been there since about 4 o'clock this morning in that cold, reporting for you. Got your forecast as well. Coming up next, it's going to be a chilly one today. We'll only have a high of 49. I'll let you know if there's any sign of a warm-up this week. That's next.
You're watching Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas with Ashley King, Pat Walker, and meteorologist Natalie Walters. This is Fox 16 Good Day.
Let Trailers Direct of Little Rock be your trusted trailer consultant. We are proud to carry a large selection of Doolittle trailers. Let our knowledgeable staff help you get the right trailer for the job. We also have rentals. Call or visit Trailers Direct of Little Rock today.
1 pocket, 2 pocket, red pocket, blue pocket. Yes, buying scrubs could be as simple as a children's book. Infinity Uniforms, Scrubs, Embroidery, and more in Mayflower has all the latest styles and does custom embroidery work. Infinity Uniforms, Scrubs, Embroidery, and more in Mayflower.
This is Thomas Blackman of Blackman Auctions. It's time again for the Winter Arkansas Contractors Auction. This auction includes construction equipment, heavy trucks, pickups, farm equipment, trailers, ATVs, cars, and lots of miscellaneous building supplies. This is your time to buy and to sell and clean up your books for the end of the year. Sale is December 12th and 13th at the Blackman Auction Sale Complex and starts each day at 8 a.m. Consignments being accepted until sale day. For more information, go to blackmanauctions.com. Since 1938, better auctions are Blackman Auctions.
I used to book my hotel room on those travel sites, but there was always a catch. Like somehow you'd wind up getting less. But now I book at Hilton.com and I get all these great perks. I got to select my room from the floor plan. Very nice. I know, I'm good at picking stuff. Free Wi-Fi, laptop by the pool is a bold choice, and the price match guarantee. How do you know all this? You like some magical Hilton fairy? It's just pure on the Hilton app. Just available to the public, so. Book at Hilton.com and get the Hilton price match guarantee. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay.
It's not what we ride that defines us. It's what happens along the way. We may not know where the ride will take us, but one thing's for sure. With the Law Tigers, you never ride alone. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS. Arkansas's motorcycle lawyers.
Welcome to Romance Christmas Tree Farm, located at 1260 Highway 5, Romance, Arkansas. We're a family-owned and operated business that's open 9 to 5, 7 days a week. We have choose and cut Leyland Cypress and Carolina Sapphires. Our specialty trees are fresh from Michigan, and our Black Hill and Blue Spruce, Fraser, Douglas, Grand, and Concolor firs. In addition, we have the Romance Express reindeer train, which is free for all. Come have a great time.
They say at a certain age you just stop caring. I wonder what age that is. Simply Ageless Foundation with Olay tones, hydrates, and reduces the look of wrinkles. From CoverGirl.
This holiday, no matter who's on your list, we've got great gifts at great prices. So bring us your husband who thinks he's a celebrity chef. Get him something stainless and painless. Bring us your sister who's always asking, can you hold this and this? You're both welcome. And bring us your daughter, the Daredevil, a bike. She'll love it. And bring us your parents who are super competitive. Oh boy. Game on. Find the perfect gifts for everyone for way less than you'd expect. We've got ideas and great prices. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods.
One pocket, two pocket, red pocket, blue pocket. InfinityScrubsAR.com makes buying scrubs as simple as a children's book. Check out our website. We make it easy to upgrade your look. Shopping from the convenience of your couch. InfinityScrubsAR.com. Log in and save today.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Law Tigers, Arkansas's motorcycle injury lawyer.
We are continuing to follow that breaking news from Saline County. One child is dead, at least 45 others injured in a bus crash.
And that crash happened on Interstate 30 just west of Benton. Isabella Moeller has been at the scene all morning long in the dark and the cold, and she's still there this morning reporting for us. Isabella, what can you tell us now?
Hey, good morning, guys. You know, we're still working on getting this investigation going and then also getting the bus out of that embankment. So take a look behind me. Cars continue to leave. You see some of those troopers and officers coming down from that embankment where the bus is. I was able to get down there and take a picture. We know now that the bus is laying on its side. The roof is what we see toward us right now. It's behind that truck. But these troopers have been out here for the past at least hour now, combing through the side of the road, looking at tire marks and doing what they can to figure out why this bus may have gone off the road and down that embankment. One child is dead, and we know at least 40 others are injured, most of those being kids, and they have been taken to Arkansas Children's Hospital where they are being treated. We know that from Mitch McCoy, hearing from him earlier. But again, right now, this is just a wait and see. We know one trooper told us that it will be later today that this bus is pulled from the embankment after this investigation wraps up. So it's a just waiting game right now to see when that will happen. In Saline County, Isabella Moeller, back to you.
All right, thanks, Isabella. We'll continue to follow this throughout the morning.
That's a sad way to start a Monday and a brand new week,
Definitely, and so close to the holidays as well.
Prayers for the families there of all the victims, but of course those who lost one of their sons. All right, let's take a look at our forecast for today. Here's what it looks like right now in Little Rock. A mostly sunny sky. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning, but it's a cold morning. 36 degrees right now in Little Rock with a northwest wind of 8 miles per hour, and our wind chill value is below freezing. The temperature itself is actually below freezing in Jacksonville at the Little Rock Air Force Base. It's 31 there, also 31 in Russellville. Mount Ida is 34. Hot Springs and Mena both 37 degrees, 37 also for Stuttgart. But down here in South Arkansas, Monticello and El Dorado, both starting off in the 40s. It'll be colder there this morning or tomorrow morning than what it is now. Now, wind chill values though. Little Rock has that wind chill below 30 or below freezing at 30 degrees. Russellville, not enough wind, so it actually feels just like the temperature. Same thing in Searcy. Down in El Dorado, though, a little bit of a breeze. Those 40s feel like 38 degrees with that wind of 5 miles per hour. So you can see this isn't a windy day. I wouldn't even call this breezy. Maybe up in Harrison and Fayetteville it's a little breezy. But all in all, we'll have a north and northwest wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that'll keep it pretty chilly all day long. So we're going to start off with these 30s. We'll see upper 40s for central Arkansas today. Lower 50s is what we'll reach in South Arkansas, and low to mid 40s in North Arkansas. Tomorrow morning, it's probably going to be 5 or maybe 8, 9 degrees colder than it is this morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, pretty much about the same, maybe even a degree colder. And finally, by Wednesday, maybe we reach 50 degrees again. So we are going to see a few clouds increasing this morning. Then I may see those beginning to break apart this afternoon. So expect increasing cloud cover, then decreasing cloud cover. Our last front moved through over the weekend. It's now down in the Gulf. The high pressure behind that front's way up here in Nebraska and South Dakota. That's going to be making its way southward. So as it does, it continues to push cold air into Arkansas. So we're going to have a north wind today like we had yesterday. We're going to have it tomorrow too. And then into Wednesday morning, probably starting off with a light wind and then becoming westerly at the end of the day. That will try to bring some mild air back in. It may make the Arklatex, but we're not really going to see it here in Little Rock. Now, if we continue this trend, we'd warm up into Thursday, right? But we do have a little upper level disturbance that's going to come through, increasing cloud cover and a chance of showers for Thursday. So it really won't warm up at all. In fact, it probably will be a little cooler on Thursday. 49 our high temperature today. Tonight, mostly clear and cold. We're going to drop to 30. Tomorrow, just a high of 48. It'll be a sunny day. And then 27 Wednesday morning with an afternoon high of 50. On our first day of the rain chance, Thursday, 20% chance of rain, a high of 46. Then another storm system's coming in Friday, Saturday into Saturday night with that big rain chance. 70% chance of rain on Friday and a 70% chance of rain on Saturday. And if a cold enough air gets in, a couple kilometers up in the air, we're probably going to see a changeover from rain to snow during the day on Saturday, particularly in North Arkansas. It looks most likely. Then Central Arkansas, we could see a little change over too. Too far out, though, to start really talking about accumulations and when and how much and where. But it's possible that some parts of North Arkansas get 1 to 2 inches of snowfall out of this. All right, that's your forecast. We'll take a break. We'll come right back.
Here's a fact. The insurance industry's own data says that on average, people who don't have a lawyer get paid less. That's why we're here. We'll fight to get you more. Let us help you weather the storm.
The autumn leaves are beautiful this time of year, but the harsh Arkansas weather can cause severe damage to your roof. A new metal roof from Royal Home Improvement will be the last roof your home will ever need. Our metal roof stands up to ice, hail, heavy rain, wind, and even fire. For years, Royal has been the name Arkansas homeowners trust. But don't just take our word for it.
All the friends and neighbors in the area have asked where you get your roof and your windows and your trim, and I told them Royal.
It's our fall savings event, a new metal roof for only $59 down and $59 a month with your good credit. Receive a $200 Target gift card with purchase, plus a bonus. Receive a free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate, and call during this program to receive an additional $500 off your roofing purchase. Be sure to ask about our Do More discount. Royal offers additional savings on new windows or vinyl siding with your metal roof purchase. Experience the Royal difference today. Attention homeowners, is it time to replace that old damaged roof? A metal roof from Royal Home Improvement will be the last roof your home will ever need. Not to mention lower your energy bills. We proudly manufacture our own roofing product right here in Arkansas, eliminating middleman markup and passing along the savings to you. With a wide variety of styles and colors to choose from, a design consultant will sit down with you to walk through your options, providing a free, no obligation quote. Experience the Royal difference today. It's our fall savings event, a new metal roof for only $59 down and $59 a month with your good credit. Receive a $200 Target gift card with purchase, plus a bonus. Receive a free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate, and call during this program to receive an additional $500 off your roofing purchase. Call 1-800-752-6916. That's 1-800-752-6916 during this program. Call now.
As the largest injury law firm in Arkansas, we've taken on some of the biggest insurance companies and won. So put our strength to work for you. We're Rainwater Holt and Sexton. Let us help you weather the storm.
From the Arkansas Storm Team. Now this tornado is getting very...
Welcome back to Good Day, everybody. Let's take a look at your traffic. This is on Highway 67, just north of the Air Base exit. Getting a big backup here in Jacksonville now. And we did have an accident early on 67 southbound between Jacksonville and Cabot, caused a big delay. Now we got a new accident right there at Vandenberg Boulevard, the Air Base exit, and so that's causing a brand new delay. We've got the thing relieved earlier that was around Coalfield Road. That's been relieved, but still got a backup around Highway 5 in Cabot. North Interchange, South Interchange, still seeing a little slow traffic at those here, which is typical here for a morning commute into work. So we'll keep it safe for you this morning, hopefully. All right. Take a look at your forecast for today. Clouds increasing just a little bit already. North and South Arkansas looking at some cloud cover. Not so much in Little Rock now, but that will be rolling in. It's 36 degrees now. It'll be partly cloudy today with the high of 49 degrees. Ashley?
All right, thanks, Pat. The Farmers Co-op in the town of Lincoln giving neighbors the chance to bring some holiday cheer to those in need. People are invited to take an angel from the tree, which contains a note with a child's age and clothing size. And when the person drops off the gift, the company says it will donate $10 to Lincoln Elementary. The tree will be up until December 14th. If you are planning on bringing a live Christmas tree into your home, you'll want to watch out for unwanted pests that feed on sap. Orkin suggests routinely inspecting any trees or plants all the way down to the trunk or stem. Now also shake that tree vigorously to get out any bugs before you take it into your house. And if you do discover an infestation, vacuum up the insects and get rid of the tree. Just remember, do not spray aerosol insect spray on the Christmas tree because they are flammable.
Ooh, boy. Hey, next week, Sesame Street Live will be at Verizon Arena. We want to send you and your family. This week, we're giving away 5 family 4-packs, and all you have to do to register is go to fox16.com, click on the contest tab, and bam, fire up. Register to go. Take your kids to see Elmo, Cookie Monster, all the gang. Yeah.
Yep.
7:53 right now. Rance is joining us with today's Coffee Talk Trivia question.
Present. I'm here.
You're here. Glad you're here.
Yeah. Put your thinking cap on.
Got it.
148 million people look at this during the week.
Man, look at this every day of the week?
Day? No, during the week.
During the week. I don't want to look at this during the week.
I was going to say Facebook, but it's probably more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way more.
The TRL Facebook page?
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Good day, right?
Yeah.
Good day.
See, you guys trying to get brownie points, I see.
They look at this. How about,
they look at...
I'm going to say the video displays in Times Square.
That is so random.
Yeah. That's a good
You got to think outside the box for this kind of stuff.
I know, and that's a good one, though. But I guess it's not the right answer.
Oh. Okay.
Who knows?
Rance would have.
Who knows?
I don't know. Let me see what the answer may be.
No.
Oh.
No, that is against the law, Pat.
You know, let me think about it.
Yeah.
I got to think about this one.
You're thinking about it as using the Google.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, it
I'm going
is.
to keep my phone.
We'll find out at 8:20.
Okay.
All right.
Share the wonder of Christmas at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's with a free picture with Santa and big savings. Like select men's thermal and flannel shirts starting at under $20. And save 33% on men's and ladies' Everest hikers.
The Mercedes-Benz winter event is back. And you won't want to stop for anything else. Lease the C300 Sports Sedan for $419 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
It's our buy one, get one half off Christmas sale at Family Leisure. Buy a spa, get a pool table half off. Buy a massage chair, get theater seats half off. Buy an arcade, get a game table half off. Don't miss our buy one, get one half off Christmas sale. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Parking splat. And we covered it. Talked to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Big brain staring into microscopes is what I thought the American Cancer Society was. So I'm not even sure why I called them. Scared, I guess. Kind of freaking out after I got the news. But they found me free rides to chemo, a free place to stay during treatment, and they helped with all that other stuff that comes with cancer. The stuff that takes more than just medicine to get past.
Please give at cancer.org.
American Shifty Corporation, the state's largest transmission and rear end rebuilders. Parts, sales, installation, and service. 945-0878 North Little Rock or toll free from anywhere. Visit the web, americanshifty.net.
The moment you realize your fridge is trying to tell you something.
At Lowe's, we sell more appliances than anyone else, so we can help you pick the right one.
Shop Lowe's and get up to 25% off select appliance special values.
We need some space.
What? No, honey. We can work this out.
Okay. Maybe we do need some space.
When you need space, you need Graceland. Graceland Portable Buildings offers you handmade portable cabins, sheds, and barns with many colors and styles to choose from. And with the strongest warranties in the industry, we'll help you find a building that fits your storage needs. So what are you waiting for? Get a Graceland Portable Building today at a location near you.
Now I'm going to ask you a very important question, and I want you to be honest with me, okay? How many of you have been bullied? That breaks my heart.
And we need to do something about that. It is time for us to step up and stop bullying. Can we do that together?
Join us and step up to stop bullying.
Are you going to stand up and fight bullying with me?
Sponsored by the Little Rock School District and Community Health Centers of Arkansas. Fox 16 News is sponsored by Rainwater, Holt and Sexton. Live from your breaking news leader, the Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas starts now.
We begin this hour with breaking news from Saline County. A bus crash leaves one child dead and injures at least 45 other people.
And just over a couple hours ago, the Arkansas State Police confirmed that the bus was carrying a Memphis, Tennessee Little League football team. And we've gotten this picture sent into our newsroom of that accident there from Isabella Moeller. She can see that bus from her standing point. That's about as close as she can get to it, though, right now. She is there at the crash site on I-30, just west of Benton. Isabella?
Hey, good morning, Pat. I'll step out right away so you can take a look at it. That's where the bus is, and that's as close as we got, and this is the closest that we can get right now. You see several troopers going down that embankment. The woman that's walking across right now in the red vest, that's the American Red Cross. They showed up to the scene a little bit ago, but the bus is on its side. You're looking at the roof, and this is the closest that we can get. Troopers tell me right now that they're working to finish up their investigation, make sure that they took a look at everything, tire marks on the road, and tire marks in the grass, anything and everything that could tell them how this happened. We're told that this bus will be pulled out later today once that investigation is finished. But again, right now we know that one child has died. We know that about 40 others have been injured, both kids and adults, and most of them are being treated at Arkansas Children's Hospital this morning. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Isabella. And as she just said, at least 20 of those children are being treated at Arkansas Children's Hospital. And this morning, that's where Mitch McCoy is this morning. He's reporting live outside the hospital there. Mitch, what can you tell? What have you seen there around the hospital as people have been showing up there to maybe visit the kids or even family members of the kids? Have you seen any family members that you know of?
I haven't seen any family members that I know of, Pat, but I do know that there is a family center, like a command post, if you want to call it that, on the opposite side of the hospital from where we are at right now. And that is where I'm being told there is a waiting room specifically for these family members impacted by this bus crash, or if they have patients or family members here at Arkansas Children's. We are able to confirm at this hour that there are 20 patients here at Arkansas Children's Hospital, but the conditions of those patients are unknown at this hour. We are told that most of, or actually all 20 patients here at Arkansas Children's are under the age of 18. One of my colleagues were able to confirm earlier this morning that the players range between the ages of 9 and 12 years old. So we can only assume at this point that that is all of the patients here, the 20 patients here between 9 and 12, but we're unable to confirm that at this point. I will point out, Pat, you asked what was happening around the hospital or what we're able to see. We are able to see a law enforcement presence. This morning we've seen Arkansas State troopers come in and out of the emergency room. The emergency room is, of course, where they're treating all of the children injured here this morning in the bus crash. So you can only assume at this point that those troopers are getting updates from hospital officials, and they're also interviewing and talking with some of those kids and family members about what maybe they saw on that bus leading up to when that bus went off of the interstate. It's important to note that there are other hospitals also seeing patients this morning that were hurt in the bus crash this morning, from Baptist to UAMS, CHI, and even Saline Memorial over in Saline County. If you're looking for your family member or if you're looking for updates on maybe someone that was injured in that bus crash and you're trying to get information on that person, you can call the Family Command Post here at Arkansas Children's. That number is 501-364-1100. And because there's so many hospitals right now taking in patients, Arkansas Children's is offering a shuttle at this point for family members that might need to go from one hospital to another, and they are able to get to their family members. So a lot of moving details here, and I was actually just updated a few moments ago by the spokesperson here at Arkansas Children's Hospital. They are gathering new information right now, and they're expecting an update. She said at least least 10 minutes, which, of course, this is a very fluid situation, so it may be longer than that, but something we're going to continue to stay out here on and try and provide more updates. But again, 20 patients here at Arkansas Children's Hospital. The conditions of those patients, those children, are unknown at this exact moment. We are live in Little Rock this morning. Mitch McCoy, Fox 16 News. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Mitch. Now here's a breakdown of where the victims have gone. Baptist Hospital received 3 patients. 2 have been discharged. As Mitch said, Children's Hospital has 20 patients. The Saline Memorial has 13 patients. CHI St. Vincent had 3 patients who have all been released, and UAMS has 1 patient. And as we spoke to the Arkansas State Police earlier, they did tell us that they believe 2 of the victims are critical. So, of course, we'll continue to follow the story throughout the morning.
We hope they pull through and have a great recovery for sure. That's what we hope and pray for. All right, this morning, though, we are seeing a cold morning here in the state, kind of a partly cloudy sky. I guess you could average it out with North Arkansas being cloudy and South Arkansas being cloudy, but Central Arkansas still kind of, you'd say, mostly sunny, it does appear. Here's a live look from I-430, just north of Colonel Glenn Road from the RDOT camera. It does look like it's a sunny morning here in Little Rock. There are some clouds, though, in our southern sky. 37 degrees with a northwest wind of 9 miles per hour. So the wind's going to be around 5 to 10 miles per hour today. And that 37 probably is going to feel just a little bit chillier than that, too. So we generally have 30s across most of the state, still some 40s in Texarkana, Camden, El Dorado, and Monticello there in South Arkansas. So it is colder this morning on average, about 10 degrees colder than it was this time yesterday morning. Wind chill value around 30 right now. We'll be up to 40 degrees and partly cloudy by the next hour. That's 9 o'clock, 46 and mostly cloudy at noon. And then we'll continue to warm up eventually to a high of 49 degrees this afternoon. And by the time we get toward the evening hours, things will start to cool back down. We'll eventually fall down to a low overnight around 30 degrees. And by 9 o'clock or by 6 o'clock, we'll already be down in those lower 40s on our way to those overnight lows in the 30s. Well, that is your hour-by-hour forecast. Now let's take a look at your traffic this morning. We've had some delays and accidents along Highway 67. From Jacksonville and northward. Just a report recently of an accident there near the Vandenberg Boulevard and Airbase exit. But it looks like now traffic on 67 southbound at Jacksonville is moving along fine, but still seeing a delay here on I-Drive Arkansas from the Airbase exit back up about halfway to around Cabot. Hopefully, though, since it's looking better there at the exit itself, maybe that'll be looking much better on the map soon, too. North and south interchanges, volume issues. Same thing for 630 eastbound, and things from Saline County are actually not looking too bad from the county line up and around the 430 interchange. Ashley?
All right, thanks, Pat. The 41st President of the United States will make one last trip to the nation's capital today. Former President George H.W. Bush will lie in state until Wednesday morning. This morning, his body will be flown on Air Force One from Houston to Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. From there, his casket will be taken to the U.S. Capitol for another arrival ceremony. He will lie in state at the Rotunda. The public will be able to pay their respects after another ceremony at the Capitol. Back here closer to home, employees at one of Central Arkansas's oldest rice mills are out of work, but happy to be alive. Crews are trying to figure out what caused part of the Rice Capitol building in Stuttgart to collapse and then catch fire. 8 employees were working inside when the building started to crumble around them. One employee tells us it's nothing short of a miracle they all made it out unharmed. The fire chief believes a fallen power line sparked the flames.
Due to the collapse, we couldn't really get to the fire, so we basically had to just improvise on a lot of it.
The mill recently renovated another building on the property, so an employee tells us the goal is to move what work they can to that building.
A Pine Bluff family is still hoping to find justice for a loved one who was killed a year ago. Police are still investigating the shooting death of 46-year-old John Steps. He was found lying in the street next to his car on North Hickory Drive. His family describes him as someone with a big heart and has placed a cross and flowers where he died. As they wait for police to find his killer, they say they wouldn't wish this on their worst enemy.
I have been distraught. Nobody would ever know, would never have any idea what I've lived for this past year. Being without my brother, this happening to my family. It has torn my world apart.
Right now, police don't have any leads or suspect in Steps' death. His family is offering a $10,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest and conviction.
All right, 8:08 now, and still ahead on Good Day. We are continuing to follow that breaking news in Saline County. We will check back in with Isabella Moeller, who has been live on the scene all morning of that fatal bus crash.
And a proposal that literally went down the drain. We'll let you know how police managed to save this special moment for this soon-to-be-wed couple. Here's a forecast for today. Partly cloudy, chilly, 49 or high. No rain today. Rain's possible later this week. That forecast is next.
You're watching Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas with Ashley King, Pat Walker, and meteorologist Natalie Walters. This is Fox 16 Good Day.
You know when you're at Ross and you find a deal on cookware that makes you say, yes. Oh yeah, bring on the holidays. That's yes for less. Everything you need to prep, cook, and serve up the season. It feels even better when you find it for less. At Ross, yes for less.
The general attitude in the public out there is they don't like lawyers. And I understand that because, you know, lots of times I don't like lawyers. But it's really not about the lawyer so much as it is about the people. I come ready to help a person solve their problem. The discipline, the dedication, and the focus on that particular person's problem is the difference.
Getting a cancer diagnosis is difficult. Getting an appointment with a specialist shouldn't be. At Cancer Treatment Centers of America in Tulsa, you can see a cancer specialist in as little as 24 hours. You'll meet with a physician who will discuss treatment options, answer your questions, and recommend next steps for your personalized care plan. Learn more about Cancer Treatment Centers of America and schedule your appointment at cancercenter.com/appointment.
Prepare for takeoff. Give the gift of creativity. Only in the Crayola aisle. Set sold separately.
Bad Boy Mowers is the leader that rises and stands to outperform and outlast all of its competition with one singular goal in mind. Deliver the most powerful, durable, most comfortable zero-turn mower in the world. Make your country Bad Boy Country.
You know when you're at Ross and you realize you are the hostess with the mostest?
Yes.
Yeah, that's yes for less. Entertain in style all season long. It feels even better when you find it for less. At Ross, yes for less.
Watch Donna Terrell and Kevin Kelly weeknights on Fox 16, your breaking news leader.
All right, we are continuing to follow that breaking news out of Saline County, where one child is dead and at least 45 others are injured in a bus crash.
Yeah, this happened in the early morning hours, I think in the 2 o'clock hour this morning along I-30 just west of Benton. Isabella Moeller has been out there since around 4 o'clock this morning. And Isabella, I see their helicopters are there. What's going on with the helicopter?
Hey, yeah, that's why I'm not standing so you can see me. I wanted you guys to see this chopper. It just landed. It's an Arkansas State Police chopper. And what I'm told is that they were up flying around the scene, getting everything from above to compare with what investigators found on the ground. Just trying to match exactly what they saw, make sure that they did not miss anything. Just landed seconds before you guys came out to me. But again, I asked one more time if I could go down and see that bus or if there was any movement down there, and they said it would be a while before the bus was taken out from that embankment later today. But yeah, just now this chopper just landed on exit 111 off of Interstate 30. And you can see that the pilot is walking around right now. He's, we're told, is going to speak with investigators on the ground and see what they saw and compare what he saw in the air to make sure that they saw everything. Back to you guys.
All right, that's interesting information. Thanks, Isabella.
Investigating from all different angles,
Yeah,
get everything in, know exactly what happened. I'm sure everybody's wanting to know, but give them time. They'll get it all figured out. All right, it's a sunny day out there across central Arkansas at least. There are a few high clouds visible right now from this vantage point of our tower cam in downtown Little Rock. just basically, some of those actually just some jet contrails. 37 degrees in Little Rock with a northwest wind of 9 miles per hour. 35 now in Jacksonville, 39 in Pine Bluff. Stuttgart, you're at 38. Hot Springs, 39. Up in Clinton, it's 39. Russellville, 32 degrees. Mountain Home, 35. Down in Camden, it's 41 degrees. But our wind chill value, that's 30 right now in Little Rock. So it's 37 degrees and feels like 30, all thanks to that northwest wind of 9 miles per hour. And Monticello, one spot with a wind chill value, still in the 40s because the wind is too light there at 3 miles per hour to actually register a wind chill effect. So you have to have a wind of at least 4 miles per hour to get a wind chill effect. So if you got a calm wind or a wind of 3 miles per hour or less, now no wind chill value, but Clinton, Little Rock, Pine Bluff, Hot Springs, you know, we're all seeing wind chill values this morning. All right, temperatures from those upper 30s for central Arkansas to the upper 40s this afternoon. That's all we're going to get up to, upper 40s, pushing 50. We'll see some lower 50s in South Arkansas today, and here in North Arkansas, only some mid to lower 40s for highs. Tonight's going to be cold once again, probably even colder than this morning. And tomorrow we'll warm back up to the mid and upper 40s, probably a degree or two colder than today, but not much difference tomorrow afternoon other than more sunshine, I think, than what we're going to have today. And then into Wednesday, probably starting to see somewhat of a taste of mild weather late in the day, but that's going to be short-lived. We're going to have clouds coming in for our Thursday, and with that, there's going to be a chance of rain. So let's kind of break down what's going on. There are the clouds here in North Arkansas, clouds down in South Arkansas, right through the middle part of the state. It's mostly sunny right now. We do expect to see some clouds kind of filling back in, but we've had a cold front move through the weekend. That was just behind the storms from Friday night. The center of high pressure behind that cold front's way up in the Dakotas. It's pushing in the cold air. So we had it starting pushing in yesterday, today, tomorrow, all these days of pushing in the cold air. By Wednesday, though, the high itself will be passing over Arkansas, moving to the southeast. That'll allow that little bit of a warm up when we could maybe reach 50 again. But I said that's going to be short-lived because here comes a little weak disturbance from the west, and that's going to increase our cloud cover into Thursday and bring a small chance of showers. So just having the cloud cover along will probably make it feel a little cooler. But also that's just a little disturbance ahead of a bigger storm system that'll come in by Friday and Saturday. With that, rain looks pretty much like a guarantee, and maybe even some snow over the weekend. Yeah, maybe some snow. 49 our high today. It's a chilly day. Tonight, a low of 30 degrees, mostly clear and cold. Then tomorrow, hey, we're only getting to 48. Wednesday, 50 and mostly sunny, and then a little cooler with that rain chance on Thursday. But a 70% chance of rain on Friday and Saturday. And yeah, it's going to be windy and maybe even a little bit of snow in North Arkansas. We like snow. See, you didn't notice this. I got Bill Ron here from Snap Fitness and Allison Marr. I got snow on my my tie today. I'm hoping to get some snow. We'll see about that. Well, so it is Monday. It's time to get fit here and have Bill, Ron, and Allison Marr from 10 Fitness to talk about what we're doing. Going to work on our core, right? Is that right, Bill?
Yeah, we're going to do some wonderful warm-up exercises that work your core. Hey, if you do nothing else in your workout but these warm-up exercises, you'll be well on your way. These are especially good for people that are sedentary, sit at a desk all day.
So why is that so important to have that core? So, you know,
well, the core is the foundation. It's you know, your posture, everything you do with your arms and legs depends on a strong core.
Okay.
Even if you're doing cardio work, it's important.
Important to still work on that core. All right, good. So this is kind of like a warm-up into it, right?
Yes,
Going to get things going, all right? So we're going to have Allison demonstrate for us. I like this. She's demonstrating, not me.
Yeah,
I like that.
You bet. There's two of these back to back here.
Oh.
We have one for you, yeah.
Oh, I thought I was getting out of this one, Bill.
Well, what's so sweet about these is that they're not hard to do.
Okay.
They're kind of fun. They burn calories like crazy. Everybody can do them. All right, this is called a kettlebell swing. Very simple. Allison's demonstrating with one arm. Notice how she bends her knees down.
All right.
And then keeps a straight elbow and just lifts that kettlebell
She's going all the way up.
All the way up. Now, the important thing on this exercise is that your hips drive the kettlebell. They create the momentum for you to carry that.
So we don't want to be like trying to like swing it.
That's right. Don't swing it with your arm. Use your hips.
Okay.
So that engages your core there.
There you go.
Hips.
I feel it. Yeah.
All good. You could do this. You could do this all afternoon. It would get you.
Well, no, I couldn't do it all afternoon. No, I couldn't.
Well, all right. If you can't do that one, try this one. This is the medicine ball slam, med ball slams. Another great exercise for a warm-up. Really gets that heart pumping, heart rate up, burns calories. Allison's lifting the med ball over her head. She's going to drive it with her core, her abdominals, her chest, her arms.
Yeah. Slam it hard on the floor, right? Now, if someone's doing this and they're a Snap Fitness, do they ever feel like, wham? Yeah. Have you ever been working out, all of a sudden, slam, look what's going on, right?
Oh, it gets people's attention. You know, it's also wonderful. It's fun. It works out stress. And
so do you picture someone's face on this? Is that what you're saying to do?
Well.
So you're the reaching up and then just slamming it, and then I guess the squat to pick it back up. Is that what?
The squat, yeah, repeat. And, you know, a lot of athletic trainers use this, coaches. It's great. It's total
So someone who, I go to the gym, they well, I just get on the treadmill or maybe the bicycle. I don't know what to do with that. That's something you can do with it real easily.
Very easy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Sure. Okay, this is a side plank with a rotation. Now this is a good core exercise too. This one is especially good for these oblique muscles here on the side. And Allison is demonstrating, she's got one foot in front of the other, she's on her elbow. And what she's going to do is put her arm behind her head, her hand behind her head, and twist. See how she twists down like that? Now she's in a plank position, which that's not the easiest thing right there. And she's holding it. And moreover, she's working her side abdominals, her obliques.
But she at least has her whole forearm there for some balance and stability, right?
Isn't that good? This is a great exercise too.
So you call it a side plank with a rotation?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Bill, where can people find Snap Fitness?
Sir?
Where can people find Snap Fitness? I know where it is.
Gosh, yeah. Well, we're right down below your studios in the Victory Building.
Just 1 block away from the state capitol.
That's
good location maybe for a downtown workout, right?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being here this morning, Bill.
It's a pleasure.
You're not burning too much, are you, Allison?
No, not at all.
All right. Hey, we'll have the answer to the Coffee Talk Trivia question when we come back.
Everyone knows Grandpa makes the best catfish, hand-breaded fillets, fish tacos or shrimp. Heck, we'll even make you a sandwich. Get all those with homemade hush puppies, French fries, okra, beans, and much more. Sharing our family recipes with you. Grandpa's Catfish and Maumelle.
After a car wreck, why should you call Rainwater Holt & Sexton? No regrets. People come up to me all the time and say, Mike, I wish I'd called you as soon as I had my wreck. I understand, because having a lawyer on the front end of your case makes a big difference on how you're treated on the tail end. Don't make that same mistake and don't have regrets. Call us right now. We're Rainwater Holt & Sexton. Let us help you weather the storm.
I did some early shopping this year. One for you, one for me.
I love it. I got us a little something too.
Yeah?
Yep. One for you and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
And I love that you love it.
I love it.
I like red.
Get exceptional offers across the Denali lineup during the GMC Denali Season to Upgrade. Like over $6,700 total value on this Terrain when you finance through GM Financial.
We really love the holidays at Graham Grahams, but it's tough to...
Relax.
The Dish guy heard us. Said with the Dish Anywhere app, we could bring the comfort of our home TV along with us. Live TV, on demand, even our DVR shows.
Feel good shows.
That put us right at ease. Mostly.
So many eyes.
Take live TV, on demand, and your home DVR anywhere. Dish, tuned into you.
Surgeons have a little different opinion of what's important. A surgeon always likes a nice, large, roomy operating room where you're not bumping into things and worrying about contaminating. So our operating rooms are large. We want a very comfortable place for the patients to stay. So we designed it with all suites with a little small area for the family. It comes down to our expectations, our decisions on what creates a healthy environment and good outcomes for the patient. Arkansas Surgical Hospital is my hospital.
Tired of burgers and subs? Go to Grandpa's Catfish for lunch. 3 pieces of catfish and 2 sides, $8.99. 8 hand-breaded shrimp and 2 sides, $8.49. Or 2 pieces of fish, 5 shrimp and 2 sides, only $8.99. Grandpa's Catfish, sharing our family recipes with you.
Merry Christmas
and Happy New Year
from all of us here
at Fox 16 News.
Welcome back to Good Day. It's 8:22 right now. Here's a live look on 630 eastbound, the Wilbur Mills Freeway, right at Barrow Road. Of course, we're in the construction zone, but heavy volume leading to some slow traffic there for sure. Seeing those cars stopping, and then they're right there before we clicked away, seeing them starting to move up again. So we sure are seeing that slow traffic on 630 eastbound. Also, of course, our north and south interchanges seeing those typical delays. Things have been a little tricky at times up through Jacksonville. We've got accidents cleared, and while it still does show that we have some very slow traffic and stop traffic between Jacksonville and Cabot. I just looked at one of the RDOT cameras there. It does look like it's moving along pretty well at this moment. All right, that is look at your traffic. Let's go look at your forecast for today. Sunny here in Little Rock right now. Clouds to our north and south, some to our west. It'll be filling in, I think, as we go through the morning hours. 37 degrees in Little Rock now, 39 in Hot Springs, 39 in Pine Bluff, 36 in Searcy. We'll get up to 49 today with some increasing cloud cover, but it won't stick around all day. I think the clouds may clear out later on this afternoon, just before sunset. We'll have a high of 49.
All right, the hunt is over for a couple who dropped an engagement ring down a drain. Now, surveillance video captured the exact moment a picture-perfect proposal turned into a gut-wrenching goof. NYPD says the man in this video popped the question in the middle of Times Square, then promptly dropped the ring in a grate. Luckily, police were able to recover and clean the ring. They took their plea to Twitter in hopes of tracking down the couple, and just one day later, their search was over. I wonder what went through his mind when that ring
snap
fell out of his hand.
Probably not snap, though.
Ooh, yeah, probably not that word. Probably a different four-letter
Also
word.
kind of like, oh, I lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's what I would be thinking.
You know, I got to hand it to the police, though. To protect and serve, they cleaned
The
that
ring, I
How
know.
about that?
Taking it to the next level.
Yeah. All right.
Get this music going.
Let's do it.
148 million people look at this during the week.
Since you said the
Times Square, the video displays?
I'm going to say like the Golden Gate Bridge.
Whoa, okay.
I don't know.
Statue of Liberty. I'll go with that one.
I'm going to reveal this answer. The answer is weekly coupons.
What? People still do that?
Oh.
I thought you were going to come up there with the newspaper and scissors and clip it right now.
I know,
Since
right?
people still do that.
Actually, I know one person and she saves a lot of money.
Who's that?
It's from home.
Okay,
My
somebody from home. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought someone around here was just talking about.
It's too much work for me to do that.
All right.
So 148 million people look at it
They're
weekly.
saving their money. We're not.
Yeah, we're
Good
not.
to know.
Thanks a lot, Rance.
All right.
Home Decor Outlets. No credit check December starts today. 3-piece complete bedroom, now only $349. Serta Perfect Sleeper Queen mattresses, now only $299. Take it all home today as low as $25 a month. Only at Home Decor Outlets.
When it comes to milk, Fairlife is ultra filtered for 50% more protein and 50% less sugar. Wake up to a one-of-a-kind kind of milk. Fairlife.
At Unity Health, our specialty care campus is comprised of 3 behavioral health units, as well as an inpatient rehab unit. Our nurses are dedicated to their patients and continue to strive for excellence in everything they do. We offer a feeling of home for our nurses with our family-centered environment that extends out to our patients and their families as well. To learn more about how to become a part of our family and discover what opportunities we offer, please visit our website at unity-health.org.
It's in our nature to explore the possibilities and embrace the unknown. We travel the same road, knowing the unexpected may occur. When you need us, we'll be there. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS, Arkansas's motorcycle lawyers.
Amazing milestones, precious moments, or just because. There are so many reasons for jewelry, but you only need just one. Hillcrest Designer Jewelry understands that every person is unique and their jewelry should be too. Owner Eric Coleman has been designing custom jewelry for nearly 40 years. He'll guide you through the design process step by step.
At Hillcrest Designer Jewelry, you dream it, we build it.
Come see us at 3000 Kavanaugh Boulevard in Hillcrest, or check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
You wouldn't go out in the rain without an umbrella, so why go driving without auto insurance? Maybe you think because you have a lapse in coverage you can't get a great rate. Well, grab your umbrella and get over to Direct Auto and Life Insurance. Speak with a friendly local agent near you. Don't go without, go with Direct. Call, click, or come in today.
Is it tough competing in a man's world? Maybe for the men. Lash volume that speaks volumes. Lash Blast Mascara from CoverGirl. One Lash Blast sold every 2.3 seconds.
I used to have more hair. I used to have more color. And I used to have cancer. I beat it. I did. Not alone. I used to have no idea what the American Cancer Society did. Research, yeah, but also free rides to chemo and free lodging near hospitals. I used to maybe give a little, then I got so much back. I used to have cancer.
Please give at cancer.org.
We got a new tornado warning.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
We're breaking into programming for a new tornado warning. National Weather Service has confirmed a tornado within the last few minutes. Storm spotters have reported the tornado.
Getting results for you. Fox 16 investigates. Live from your breaking news leader, Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas starts now.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Day on this busy Monday. The time is now 8:28. I'm Ashley King.
And I am Pat Walker. Coming up, one person is dead and dozens injured after a bus crashed with a Memphis Little League football team on board. We're going to have coverage of that coming up.
Plus, what Little Rock police are doing after seeing an uptick in crime.
And the two Little Rock mayoral candidates keeping a busy schedule one day before the runoff. We're going to let you know what they're doing to get your vote out to those polls. Of course, tomorrow is Election Day, runoff Election Day.
Yes, it is. And how will the weather be for Election Day?
It's going to be cold. Cold today, going to be cold tomorrow, but it looks at least like it will not be a rainy forecast at all for voting early, one last day, or voting tomorrow indeed. So take a look right now. I think we got to look at our satellite and radar imagery. Clouds up in North Arkansas, clouds in South Arkansas, kind of mostly sunny right now through the middle part of the state. So it actually looks pretty fair, but I think we're going to have clouds increasing as we go throughout the morning hours. It's 37 in Little Rock right now, 32 in Russellville, 39 in Hot Springs, 36 in Searcy, but you know, we have a little bit of a breeze, so Little Rock feels like 30 instead, and it feels like 32 in Searcy, feels like 35 in Pine Bluff, so a little bit of a wind chill effect, but not a huge dramatic drop in the feels like temperature. All right, clouds steadily or slowly increasing, 40 degrees and partly cloudy at 9 o'clock, then mostly cloudy at noon, around 46. 49 and back to a partly cloudy sky as clouds begin to clear out this afternoon, and I think will become mostly sunny just before sunset, and by 6 o'clock this evening it'll be cold and mostly clear with the temperature around 42. Overnight we'll drop down to around 30 around 30 overnight, and so another really cold one's coming up for tonight. That's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Now look at your traffic, and we're going to start here on 630 eastbound, where just moments ago this was stop and go. Now, well, let's let you see it rather than me just talking about it, right? 630 is now go, not stop and go, but pretty much on the go side of things. It does report, though, on I-Drive Arkansas, a little slow traffic on 630 eastbound, North Interchange 2, and South Interchange looks like it's looking much better. All in all, though, it looks like our highways are looking like they're moving close to regular speed. Ashley?
All right, we are still following that breaking news in Saline County. Right now, we know that one child is dead after a bus crash on Interstate 30 just west of Benton.
And Arkansas State Police tell us that at least 45 others are injured, most of those children. And Isabella Moeller has been at the scene now for over 4 hours. She is joining us live there now with the very latest. Isabella, I can see they're bringing in some heavy equipment now. This may be a sign of things to come.
Yeah, exactly, Pat. I was standing in front of the camera and saw this coming and thought I'd step out so you guys could take a look, too. I'm not sure. They have not told us what this is for. You can only guess at this point, but you see the chopper is still there. Highway police are blocking exit 111 still, but the Saline County Sheriff's Office, someone behind them seems to have a feeling that they can escort them through there. But again, not sure what this thing is going to be doing or how quickly either, but this chopper is still here. It went up one more time since we last spoke with you a couple minutes ago, and now it's back on the ground comparing notes. So that's where we're at right now. Again, one child has died. We know 40 others injured in this bus accident. The bus is still down there. It's still on its side. You see several troopers that are still out here doing the investigating. But as soon as we find out some more information, of course, we'll be sure to let you know.
All right, thanks for that, Isabella. Now, we know at least 45 people have been injured now. We've learned that 20 children are being treated right now at the Arkansas Children's Hospital.
And that's where Mitch McCoy is this morning. He's live outside of Arkansas Children's Hospital with a look of what's been happening out there. Mitch?
Yeah, Pat and Ashley, good morning to you both. Those Arkansas State troopers that were here have left the emergency department here, at least for right now. We are able to confirm that 24 patients are here, all under the age of 18. That's according to a hospital spokesperson. And we can confirm just within the last few moments that all 24 patients here at Arkansas Children's Hospital are stable. They have non-life-threatening injuries, and that information just came in within the last 5 minutes or so. So as those patients are being treated, there is a special area on the other side of the hospital where we are right now that family members are gathering to try and reconnect with their loved ones if they were separated. There's also a shuttle from here, Arkansas Children's Hospital, to Baptist and other hospitals in the area, because there are multiple patients at several different hospitals across the Little Rock area. For, I guess, family members looking to reconnect with their loved ones, there is a phone number that you can call. It's 501-364-1100. That's 501-364-1100. 1100. Again, just reiterating that new information that we just got within the last few minutes here. We can confirm there are 24 patients here at Arkansas Children's Hospital. All 24 are stable and have non-life-threatening injuries. This is the hospital with the most patients here from this charter bus crash, and most of the players from this charter bus crash range between the ages of 9 and 12 years old. That's according to a coach that was part of that team. And we are told that all the patients here at Arkansas Children's are under the age of 18. So we're going to continue to work on getting new information. I'm told that a doctor or the COO of Arkansas Children's Hospital will be providing an update later this morning to us, who'll be able to, I guess, give us some details on exactly what the hospital went through this morning, and then in terms of injuries, where all of these players stand moving forward. But for right now, that's the information we do have confirmed. We're live outside Arkansas Children's in Little Rock. Mitch McCoy, Fox 16 News.
All right, thanks, Mitch. Now here's a breakdown of where those victims have gone. Baptist Hospital received 3 patients. 2 have been discharged. As Mitch just said, we got an update that the Children's Hospital has 24 patients. They are all stable with non-life-threatening injuries. Saline Memorial has 13 patients, and CHI St. Vincent had 3 patients who have all been released. UAMS also has 1 patient. All right, in other news now, since November, 10 homicides have happened in the capital city. That includes one where a man is facing a manslaughter charge. Police saying they recognize the uptick in violent crimes across the city.
What we've seen in the last few days is unacceptable, so we're going to look at the places where we've had recent shootings, and that's going to be their primary area of focus.
The department now says with the increase of crime, it is also increasing its patrols.
Realize that, you know, this is America. I mean, we're not in, you know, in the Western days anymore.
4 extra officers will now be working overtime. These officers will go wherever and whenever violent crimes seem to be spiking.
This morning, the world is remembering former President George Herbert Walker Bush, the 41st president. He passed away late Friday, and starting this afternoon, his body will lie in state in Washington, D.C. at the U.S. Capitol. Tracy Potts has more on how he is being remembered.
This afternoon, President George Herbert Walker Bush will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol, where he served as a congressman. He's remembered for
his humility and his integrity and his character and his ability to relate to people.
Foreign policy marked the Bush presidency. Panama, the Persian Gulf, NAFTA, the collapse of the Soviet Union, the fall of the Berlin Wall.
Not by brute force, not by threats, not by taking advantage of, you know, dancing on the Berlin Wall as it came down. It was masterfully handled.
A former Navy aviator, Bush launched the first Gulf War.
He knew what combat was all about. He knew that combat meant the death of people on your side and people on the other side.
Breaking this pledge.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
Cost him a second term. He'll be memorialized Wednesday at the National Cathedral.
This is a very
custom-tailored event, what they wanted, and we're just happy to be able to execute it.
President Bush died surrounded by family and friends like former Secretary of State James Baker and his wife, Susan.
She went over and kissed him on the forehead and said, "We really love you, Effie. We love you very much." He looked at her and he said, "You better hurry up."
Keeping his sense of humor until the end.
Today is the final day to early vote for the runoff elections for Little Rock's mayoral candidates. And they say they will be taking it down to the wire to encourage voters to get out to vote. Baker Kurris camp spent Sunday tailgating at War Memorial Stadium. And Kurris tells us one of the biggest challenges for him is winning over voters who cast their ballot for a different candidate last month.
We got to change our city, and that's what people want to talk about, and I'm telling them that I know how to do that. And on January the 1st, I'll start changing things.
Well, even though Kurris had fewer votes than Frank Scott Jr. in the November election, he says that's just motivating him to get things going this time around. Meanwhile, his opponent, Frank Scott Jr., held a Get Out the Vote rally at the Philander Smith College. Scott was ahead in the last election, but he says he's not being complacent. He's calling the runoff a reset and has been campaigning in as many different spots as he can.
If you want to unify the city and help us move from being disconnected to connected, if you want to secure our communities, if you want to make certain that we engage our youth so we don't lose them to the streets and make certain they reach their full potential, I think I'm your guy.
Scott has been focusing on Get Out the Vote events, saying the runoff is too important to have low turnout at the polls. Well, early voting will wrap up today at the Pulaski County Regional Building at Markham and Broadway. That is already open now, all the way till 5 p.m. today. Election day is tomorrow.
Marriott says a breach of its database could impact as many as 500 million guests of its Starwood hotels. Marriott says the unauthorized access has been happening since 2014. According to the company, credit card numbers and expiration dates may have been taken. Marriott is sending email notifications to those who may have also been affected. Now, a website and call center have been set up for anyone who thinks that they are at risk. New York's Attorney General has also opened an investigation into the breach. All right, 8:39 now, and coming up, we are giving away tickets to Sesame Street Live. We'll tell you how to get them.
Plus, we're live on the scene of the deadly bus crash in Saline County. We're going to have your forecasts as well coming up next after the break. Here's a look at today's hour-by-hour forecast.
The autumn leaves are beautiful this time of year, but the harsh Arkansas weather can cause severe damage to your roof. A new metal roof from Royal Home Improvement will be the last roof your home will ever need. Our metal roof stands up to ice, hail, heavy rain, wind, and even fire. For years, Royal has been the name Arkansas homeowners trust. But don't just take our word for it.
All the friends and neighbors in the area have asked, where did you get your roof and your windows and your trim? And I told them Royal.
It's our fall savings event, a new metal roof for only $59 down and $59 a month with your good credit. Receive a $200 Target gift card with purchase, plus a bonus. Receive a free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate, and call during this program to receive an additional $500 off your roofing purchase. Be sure to ask about our Do More discount. Royal offers additional savings on new windows or vinyl siding with your metal roof purchase. Experience the Royal difference today. Attention homeowners, is it time to replace that old damaged roof? A metal roof from Royal Home Improvement will be the last roof your home will ever need. Not to mention lower your energy bills. We proudly manufacture our own roofing product right here in Arkansas, eliminating middleman markup and passing along the savings to you. With a wide variety of styles and colors to choose from, a design consultant will sit down with you to walk through your options, providing a free, no-obligation quote. Experience the Royal difference today. It's our fall savings event, a new metal roof for only $59 down and $59 a month with your good credit. Receive a $200 Target gift card with purchase, plus a bonus. Receive a free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate, and call during this program to receive an additional $500 off your roofing purchase. Call 1-800-752-6916. That's 1-800-752-6916 during this program. Call now.
Buy one, get one half off Christmas sale. The combinations are endless. Only at Family Leisure.
All right, we are continuing to follow that breaking news out of Saline County, where a bus crash has left one child dead and multiple injuries.
Isabella Moeller is live there at the scene this morning. She's been there for almost 5 hours now. Isabella, what can you tell as what's going on right now?
I want to take a step back. You can see that this piece of equipment is still in the road that you saw a couple of minutes ago. I did have a chance to speak with troopers, and I asked, is this how they plan on getting this bus out? And he said, it kind of depends on the wrecker service, but this is one way that they could. I'm told that there are 2 other tow trucks that are on the other side of this curve. So not sure when this will all start, but these workers are out, and they're trying to assess how they plan on getting this bus out at this point. What I'm told, though, is that we have some new footage from a drone from above that you can take a look at and see where exactly we are and see where this bus is in relation to I-30 and this exit, and see a little bit more about what we've been looking at this morning. Again, not a whole lot of information that's new, other than that we know there are 2 tow trucks on one side of this exit ramp, and then here you can see this other piece of equipment that we're told will most likely be used to get this bus out from this embankment. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Isabella.
All right, well, hopefully all the other patients in the hospitals are doing well, and wish them the best, of course, this morning.
Definitely.
All right. We are looking at a chilly morning this morning. It's been cold out there, I'm sure, for everyone working the scene, and of course those children as they were getting out of the bus this morning. It's going to warm up just a little bit today. We are mostly sunny in Little Rock right now and currently sitting at 37 degrees, but our wind chill in Little Rock is at 30 degrees, all thanks to a northwest wind at 9 miles per hour. Up in Jacksonville, it's 35 degrees there. Down in Hot Springs, it's 39. Arkadelphia is 38. Pine Bluff, you're 39, Batesville 38 degrees, and some cold temperatures just barely above freezing in Harrison and Fayetteville, but lower 40s now in South Arkansas. But throwing that little bit of the wind, it does feel colder. 30 again in Little Rock, our wind chill, 33 in Hot Springs, 35 in Pine Bluff. Camden, who's actually in the 40s, does feel like it's in the 30s at 39 degrees. We've got a little northwest wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. But up here in far northwest Arkansas, it's actually above 10, 12 and 13 in Harrison and Fayetteville. We could see that wind climbing up to just around 10 miles per hour, I think, for the most part this afternoon, maybe briefly 12 miles per hour. But on average, it's going to be between 5 and 10. So not a windy day at all, but it will stay cold. That is a north wind, so it kind of pushes in cold air. While we have some sunshine, they kind of balance each other out. We kind of stay pretty chilly. Just the upper 40s this afternoon for central Arkansas, lower to mid 40s in north Arkansas, and lower 50s down south. Tomorrow morning will be really cold, 5 degrees or more colder than this morning. Well, we did not drop below freezing in Little Rock, but we probably will tomorrow morning. And then still about the same tomorrow afternoon, mid to upper 40s for highs. Then on Wednesday, maybe just a little milder Wednesday afternoon as the winds will be from a different direction. Here's what's going to happen. Clouds up north, clouds down south, kind of mostly sunny through middle Arkansas, but we'll see a little bit of increase in cloud cover, I think, later on this morning. But cold air is being pushed in. We had our front that moved through over the weekend. High pressure behind the fronts up here in Nebraska and South Dakota. It's pushing the cold air in, still in the state. So just like yesterday, today and tomorrow, we're going to have a northerly wind. And then as we go toward Wednesday, after the high moves over us Tuesday night, Wednesday we're going to get a little bit more of a west or maybe even a southwest wind. And that will temporarily bring in a little bit of a milder temperature air mass. But cloud cover increasing as we go into Thursday means a little chance of showers. And that will cool things back down. But primarily the cloud cover alone will make it a little cooler, I think, on Thursday. 49 our high temperature today. We'll call it partly cloudy, still chilly. Tonight, mostly clear, dropping down to 30 for that overnight low. And then tomorrow, we're going to have a high of just 48 degrees. 50 on Wednesday, mostly sunny. Thursday, a 20% chance of a shower. And then we have another storm system. Interesting. You've probably heard about it over the weekend. We've been talking about it a little bit this morning. It's going to be a rainmaker for Friday, a cold rain at that. Only a high of 42. Saturday may get to 44 briefly, but then drop back in the afternoon. And some of the rain's possible, at least in the northern half of the state, to see that rain change over to some snow. Now, still too early to talk about how much snow we may see because it could all turn out to be a rainmaker. It's a borderline. We're on the edge of rain to snow with this, and still 5 to 6 days out. So a lot to still be ironed out with this. But nevertheless, it will be cold and it will be wet Friday and Saturday. By Sunday, it's clearing out, but still very cold and windy on Sunday. All right, that is your forecast. Now, send it over to Ashley.
All right, the Little Rock Winds is ready to make spirits bright as they usher in the holiday season. Joining me now is Izzy Gitzoff to tell us a little bit more about the event. You guys have a big event coming up on Thursday.
We do. Our big Christmas show is coming up. This is part of our 25th anniversary season.
Wow.
This year, we're having this show in a new venue. We're going to be in the Charts Auditorium at UA Pulaski Tech in North Little Rock, and that's this Thursday at 7:30.
And you guys are excited about that venue, too.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful new hall if you haven't been there. It's perfect for us, and it's a real professional place, so I encourage you to check out concerts up there at the Charts at Pulaski Tech.
So you said before you guys were called the Wind Symphony.
That's right. For the 25th anniversary, we changed our name. We're now Little Rock Winds. It's a little cleaner, a little bit smoother.
So what are some wind instruments?
Oh my, we have all the fun instruments in our group.
The fun ones.
The fun ones, like all the woodwinds, flute, oboe, clarinet, bassoon, trumpet, horn, cornet, tuba, and we even have a piano in there. And I understand that you played an instrument.
I used to play the flute, but that was a long time
Oh my
ago.
goodness.
So I'm gonna leave it up to the professionals to play.
Well,
I can't do it.
Okay, well, we'll each stay in our lane. Then. But anyway, the concert's going to feature all kinds of great Christmas music. We're going to have soloists, a singer, a choir from Little Rock Central. We're going to have Irish dancers.
Wow.
We're going to have so many bells and whistles you won't know what to do with yourself when you're watching this concert. So we encourage everybody to come and join us in celebrating the Christmas season.
Sounds like it's going to be a great time. All right, so we have a preview of what we're going to be able to hear, right?
We do. What? I don't even know what this is. What is this? But we saw.
Surprise
is it
us
3 ships?
Yes.
I think we're going to see 3 ships.
Okay. All right. Take it away.
You hear us say, if you have a dollar and 2 relatives, you need to do some estate planning. In this holiday season, the one thing you can do for your family, the best gift you can give them, is a planned estate. You know, we wrote the book on it. Call the Nash Law Firm. Let us do your estate planning today.
This is Thomas Blackman with Thomas Blackman Realty. On December 14th, you're going to be selling a prime commercial property on Stagecoach Road in Little Rock. This 3-acre wooded lot is on Stagecoach, less than a mile from Bass Pro Shop and Outlet Malls. Development surrounds this lot and is ready for commercial building. This lot has a traffic count of over 22,000 cars a day and is a perfect location to build your business. Do not miss this one-time chance to buy this land. Go to BlackmanAuctions.com for more information. Better auctions or Blackman Auctions.
Facing a disease as complex as lung cancer, you want a recognized cancer center to help you fight. One like Cancer Treatment Centers of America in Tulsa, who is the first hospital in Oklahoma to be awarded the Gold Seal by the Joint Commission for our Lung Center.
Our lung program is evolving as advanced technologies, drugs, radiation therapy techniques, and surgical techniques are available for our patients. By having the talent, the equipment, availability to research trials, all under one roof, it gives us opportunity to present as many options as we possibly can.
If you've been diagnosed with lung cancer, surround yourself with our team of experts at Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
These are exceptionally trained and experienced physicians who provide the expertise that our patients deserve.
Learn more at cancercenter.com/Tulsa. Appointments available now.
Every day is a series of choices. Add them up, those choices become a lifestyle. Each of us decides which risks are worth taking and what we are unwilling to risk. Take a few minutes now and renew or sign up for your 2019 health insurance coverage through My Arkansas Insurance. Call the My Arkansas Insurance helpline or visit myarinsurance.com to get started.
You know, we say if you have $1 and 2 relatives, you need to do some estate planning. What we mean by that is to give your family the best gift you can give them in this holiday season. That's a planned estate. No problems at death. Everything is already done. Call the Nash Law Firm today.
Merry Christmas
and Happy New Year
from all of us here
at Fox 16 News.
Welcome back to Good Day. The Farmers Co-op in the town of Lincoln giving neighbors the chance to bring some holiday cheer to those in need. People are invited to take an angel from the tree, which contains a note with a child's age and clothing size. And when that person drops off their gift, the company says it will donate $10 to Lincoln Elementary. The tree will be up until December 14th. Now, if you're planning on bringing a live Christmas tree into your home, you definitely want to watch out for unwanted pests that feed on sap. Orkin suggests routinely inspecting any trees or plants all the way down to the trunk or stem. Also, shake the tree vigorously to get out any bugs before you take it into the house. Now, if you do discover an infestation, vacuum up the insects and get rid of the tree. Just remember, do not spray aerosol insect sprays on the Christmas tree because they are flammable.
Hey, next week Sesame Street Live will be at Verizon Arena. We want to send you and your family. This week we're giving away 5 family 4-packs. All you have to do is go to fox16.com to register. Just click on the contest tab. It's 8:54 right now. Let's look at your traffic quickly this morning. And here's a live look on I-30 westbound. Beautiful sunny conditions right now. Traffic still kind of slow though for 30 coming off of 40. But really, that's just the one slow spot that we kind of have here in the metro this morning. So all in all, yeah, looks like we're doing okay. We'll get that cleared up and keep things moving along. Well, that is your traffic. Now let's take a look at your forecast for today. Currently in Little Rock, it is 37 degrees, 39 down in Pine Bluff, 32 in Russellville. I expect, though, by our next report here for the top of the hour to be around, say around 40 degrees. We're going to be seeing clouds cover increasing just a little bit today. It's kind of mostly sunny, though, right now. We'll be partly cloudy with a high of 49. Tonight, a low of 30. We'll look at that 7-day when we come back.
If you're eligible for Medicare, you can get more with the WellCare Medicare Advantage Plan. We provide more than original Medicare. More plans, more options, more choices of doctors and hospitals, all at an affordable price. WellCare offers plans with 0 or low premiums and copays. Enjoy more coverage with extra benefits like dental, vision, hearing, prescription drugs with free home delivery, plus free transportation, free healthcare items, and free fitness center membership. WellCare also gives more access to a large network of pharmacies and doctors. For more than 30 years, we focused on what matters most, connecting members to the care they need. Get more from Medicare with WellCare. Call now. We can answer questions and help you enroll over the phone. Call 1-866-730-5639.
Why are Suddenlink customers so happy? It could be because you can get Suddenlink Internet as low as $19.99 a month for 1 year. Call 877-373-9865 today and get fast, reliable Internet that keeps you connected to everything you love. If you're looking for faster Internet, you can get speeds up to 1 gig with unlimited data. Whoa, that's fast. It's true, faster Internet makes everyone happy. But when your Internet is the fastest in the U.S., you start moving into full-on frenzied happiness territory. That means you can stream, chat, shop, game, and watch your favorite movies, shows, and online content on any device, anywhere in your house. It's risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee and no annual contract. And if you're not happy with your current provider, we'll help buy you out. Suddenlink customers are happy, and they're staying happy. Maybe that's why we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Get happy. Call 877-373-9865 today to get Suddenlink Internet as low as $19.99 a month for 1 year.
Pershing Dental Clinic, the dentist kids love to see. Looking for a dentist to help your kids develop healthy dental habits? Trust Pershing Dental. We accept most insurance, plus Delta Dental Smiles, MCNA, Medicaid, and we treat big kids too. Give us a call today.
Pershing Dental Clinic, the dentist kids love to see.
When you need to make a claim, you want your insurance company to be there. But if they pay frivolous claims, they'll be out of business. I will not file a frivolous lawsuit. If you're trying to take advantage of the system, do not call me. Do call me if you've been seriously injured and it wasn't your fault. If you've been seriously injured, you need to call Law Offices of Gary Green.
We can destroy Lucius Lyon.
Fox Wednesday is the Empire Fall finale.
This is my reputation.
Lucius, he's your son.
Lucius. You want to tell them or should I?
The Empire Fall finale, Wednesday at 8 on Fox.
Happy holiday.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Happy holiday.
Only hippopotamus will do.
Merry Christmas from all of us.
At Fox 16.
If you do lose power, you can continue to watch us here online. We'll be here through the duration.
We want to recap our breaking news from this morning. Again, one child is dead and at least 45 other people are injured after a bus crash on Interstate 30 just west of Benton. Now, the bus was traveling from Texas to Memphis. The children played in a youth football championship game in Dallas over the weekend. The bus driver is alive and is being questioned by law enforcement. Of course, we will continue to keep you updated on fox16.com and tonight at 5:30 and 9.
All right, take a look at your 7-day forecast here today. Generally partly cloudy, a cold one, really cold weather all week long. 49 or high today. Tonight we'll drop down to 30. Dry weather from today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. We do have a small chance of some light showers Thursday. Just the cloud cover alone will make it feel a little cooler. Heavier rain, moderate to almost heavy at times. We'll start moving in Friday night into Saturday, and it'll be colder. Generally highs just lower to mid-40s, and lows maybe even Saturday night dropping below freezing, and some of that rain on Sunday or Saturday could change into some snow. So that's a forecast we'll be keeping our eyes on all week long. It'll ebb and flow, but we'll keep you up to date.
All right. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.